Okay, so Mel is doing her vlogging stuff on her the Limehouse page. Oh God, I'm not going that way. And she's got her mic, but she's insisting on using the phone. So what I want to do is I want to take a little bit of a shot of what I get using this camera, which is what I'm suggesting she uses, with an easy connection to the mic versus what she's doing. I also want to show her the difference in the workflow, because she's convinced that using a camera like this actually makes the workflow a bit harder on her phone. So let's go and see if we can find her. Sorry?
Bubbles. Bubbles.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit of a pain in the arse.
Bubbles before.
No, right, okay. How much have you done? Have you done one load? Okay.
Come down.
Yeah, I want to come down and just have a little look-see. Yeah.
Then I decided to, because they would just carry on doing ballistics, so I did it in a very tiny.
I hope you don't kill the grass.
Tell me about it.
We've got Singapore daisy, which kind of takes over everything. It's a little bit of a prohibited weed as well. So we inherited that when we moved in here, and it's been a battle ever since to try and get it fixed. We've got that sorted and needs to be killed, and then that lot there. And we've killed all this once and it's all come back. No, before, when I first came in, I did all of this. Yeah. I know.
But look, where you spray, look, the path, it does go. So if you keep on top of it,
Yeah.
it's just such a massive area.
Well, it comes back ferociously, but it just takes over everything. Yeah. There was a small patch underneath the flame tree, and now it's
Anyway, this would be a good experiment, because I'll show you. You might just have to do a big broad spray. So look, I've done around here, but where there is some coming through, I just went like that, really tiny, just on the leaves.
okay.
So we'll see, I've gone all the way.
Well, you're so far away and it's so windy. Whatever you were talking about is probably... So this grass is growing quite well now. So all this is the turf that was laid once the Energex folks with their project destroyed all of this, but they turfed it. So this is a very special agent that we're spraying it with. It's not a broad base weed killer, and it's friendly to aquatic animals, but it's one of the few things that actually works on Singapore daisy. It takes about 4 weeks, gets absorbed into its root structure, and it all falls over, and so does anything else that it touches. But anyway, when I ordered it, I thought I was ordering a small amount, and what came was in industrial size, but it was a welcome mistake, because this stuff is just ferocious. And it started off at the top of Kalang Drive in a house there that was planted there, but then it got into the creek, and it came down and contaminated all of the properties that sort of had access to the creek, and then from then on it's just completely taken over. So it's a battle to keep it out of the grass. And when the work was done by the Energex folks, any space that hasn't been attended to, that was dug up, has just been taken over by Singapore daisy. So anyway, we do our bit, but it's a never-ending battle. So anyway, Mel's out doing her spraying, doing an experiment on the grass. So that grass that's intermixed with the daisy will die, but then, yeah, it'll totally die. But then what we'll do is we'll condition the ground, seed it, and start again. Yeah, it will totally destroy the grass. Yeah. 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 You certainly have to do the edge up to that lawn for sure. Anyway, so part of this test is going to be to demonstrate to Mel the difference with this camera and the one that she's sort of used, which she'll get. She definitely needed an action camera today. She's too far away from the mic and hasn't got a mic on. So what she's saying is she definitely needed an action cam today. Probably found the phone a little bit too clumsy. I mean, you could mount the action cam on her on her spraying hand. You could mount it on her hat. You could mount it on her chest. Have a mic. Happy days. So anyway, I'm going to do this little bit of montage for Mel, so she can hopefully get to see the workflow as well and see how actually easy it is to use this kind of camera. I know this is just outrageous. I wouldn't do in the grass here. What I would do is can you see the edge where there's no grass? Yeah, I wouldn't do the bit that's in the grass, but I would do all of the edges and see if you can just kill off the stuff that's right at the edge. Yeah, just know you'll kill all the grass as well, which is fine. We'll just have to reseed it. Yeah. Okay. There's not much of a spray going on, is there? Yeah, try not to go over the grass. I know it is. It's a bugger. It really is. Yeah, just don't go on the new grass. Yeah, and then we can pull up the rest. But it's a bugger to pull up. Yeah. Okay, well. Oh, okay, so there's some that's already that we've done. Okay, so how effective is this component then? Well, here's a couple of test areas that we've done already. So you can see it does wipe out Singapore daisy. But you can see this whole area again has taken over. And all of this area here has been done already. And the aim is to get a barrier between this stuff over there. There's George's little spot. And sort of start protecting the sort of grass area, but you can see the Singapore daisy is all the way into the grass here, so we probably have to take all of that out. And a large part of this area was already reseeded. And then over here we've got some, seems to find, you know, once you've got a barrier, then it won't jump the barrier. And I think that's how we've decided to work on the daisy, is to keep it confined into 1 or 2 spaces and bit by bit take it out everywhere else. But anyway, we've got a bit of blue sky today. Hopefully the rain's going to stay off for this. Yeah, so this area here will retain a Singapore daisy zone eventually. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Mel's doing an awesome job. And we will be able to see the progress of the fallen Singapore daisy. But what a saga! It's a nightmare, it really is. When we bought this place as well, the estate agents took loads of photographs. And when we looked really closely, all of the areas that had Singapore daisy, they had photoshopped in grass. So everywhere looked like it was lovely grass. And it was only when we came in and had a close look at some of these other areas did we think, ah shit, Singapore daisy. But yeah, that's the kind of shenanigans that dear old estate agents get into. They hide, they disguise, and they downright lie. But hey, all's fair in love and war, I suppose. Catch you later.